Welcome back. You know what time it is. It's time to check in with Bob Bosold over at Wax to see what's happening in the crop world. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Leanne. I've been watching this morning. You guys have interesting stuff. I enjoyed seeing your old house in California that they're going to sell for $250 million. I don't know how you could give that up.
I'd get lost.
Yeah, pretty much. You could probably house both sides of your families and then some. Was it 18 rooms?
Oh, man, 18-foot ceilings. Man, oh, man, that's a big place. But the best story I liked was the Wanakee story about the plane hitting that van when it had emergency landing, and thank goodness nobody got hurt.
Right.
But can you imagine being the owner of that van, calling your insurance agent, I got to make a claim. What happened? I got hit by a plane.
Walks out the door, he has to rub his eyes. Is this real?
Hopefully they have that insurance.
Yeah, really, that's true. That's for sure. But let's take a look. It's hot and it's dry, and with little or no rain over the past month around the country, the U.S. Drought Monitor shows that crop conditions are getting a little concerning. This week, that monitor shows 57% of the U.S. corn crop, 51% of the soybean, 64% of the sorghum crop, and 50% of the winter wheat are in drought status, with major growing states like Iowa and Illinois showing big jumps in that monitor in the past week. Now, a week ago, 45% of the corn and 39% of the soybeans were considered in drought status. Farm bill negotiations continue in Congress, and not all the discussions are over spending issues for that bill. According to DTN, the Data Transmission Network, two Midwestern senators, that's Joni Ernst of Iowa and Debbie Stabenow of Michigan, want to include language in that new bill that would give the USDA more power over foreign ownership of U.S. farmland. They are concerned, as are farmers, that countries like China can come in here and too easily buy our land under our current laws. The two senators feel such ownership is a threat to our national security, something that has gone on far too long, is a statement that came from Senator Debbie Stabenow. Now, they would also like the language in the new farm bill that would prohibit foreign nationals that own U.S. farmland from participating in Farm Service Agency programs. And speaking of the new farm bill, media outlets in Washington report that House Agriculture Committee Chairman Congressman Glenn Thompson of Pennsylvania is now saying he wants his committee to vote on a new farm bill, when Congress returns to Washington from their annual August recess. Thompson says he will continue to host farm bill listening sessions around the country, with one scheduled reportedly here in Wisconsin around the La Crosse area in the next month or so. And news out of Ukraine isn't all that good for their farming industry. A new report from the Kyiv School of Economics says it could take 20 years or more for the country's farming sector to recover from the Russian invasion. Ukraine is one of the major growing areas in the world for wheat, corn, sunflowers, and sunflower oil, but production has fallen sharply since Russia started its attacks. That report says sunflower, barley, and wheat production are expected to recover by 2040, but it will take until almost 2050 before corn, rye, oat, and rapeseed production get back to pre-war levels. Let's go to the market board, where the dry weather forecast, it was a weather-driven market yesterday. Corn, wheat, soybeans all up over 30 cents at the close. Overnight, they gave a little back. December corn down 4 cents from yesterday's close, $6.24 a bushel this morning. That December wheat price down 3 cents. Soybeans down 14 overnight, $13.62 on that November contract. Dairy prices a little bit yesterday, better, I should say, but still not good. Barrel cheese $1.51, the blocks $1.40, up 2.5. Butter did fall 1/4 cent to $2.34 3/4. Class 3 futures June up a penny at $14.95. July was up 41, August up 34. Prices were higher through March. So again, another nice warm day, and I think a lot of folks are looking forward to the weekend where we got a chance of rain, and we just keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Especially those farmers. I mean, it's been very inconsistent.
Boy, that's for, you talk to some people, they got 3 inches, some people got 1/4, some got none. So hopefully it'll be better. You guys have a good one.
You too.
Bob.